from I watch I consume a lot of Hasan's content, so that wasn't me being like those people.
No, we do too.
I don't watch the streams though because I don't watch streams live. I just
look, it's just as easy for us to like generate an insular mindset because not only are we on the West Coast, in LA, LAB, my brain is shutting down.
Whoa.
But also, we are, amongst peers that all agree.
You have to advocate for a much lighter form of propaganda. You want America in the way that I feel about it, and if you want America to get out of the way for places with more revolutionary potential to do what they would normally do, I think that one thing you have to do is advocate for a lighter form while simultaneously still doing agitated propaganda that goes beyond Realize that I have like 1,000 fan-owned and operated channels that I don't even touch the revenue of at all. Like they just make their own money off of it.
Yeah.
So they're like, what the fuck? This guy's just like, and some of them do have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
Yeah, I mean, I would say primarily I consume your stream through the Hasan, Clips Industrial Complex.
Yeah. The Hasanabi Clips Industrial Complex is real. Oh my God. Like the Hasanabi Clips Industrial Complex pops the fuck off on YouTube, but it does not have that same kind of power on TikTok.
He told his members to clip as many segments as they could, edit them up a little.
He basically does the Hasanabi Industrial Complex, but basically he does that to promote his multi-level marketing scheme. That's it. The Hasanabi Clips Industrial Complex totals 55 to 60 million views a month. My clip channels, someone actually did the totality. That's literally fucking 70 million views minimum a month. I need the Hasanabi Clips Industrial Complex to migrate into TikTok. I've realized we got to do more. But I think that was early on why I always saw the importance of being able to steal shit and didn't care much for IP, because I wouldn't have ever been able to experience any of this stuff. And it's built this robust network of content creators themselves. This is why the Hasanabi Clips Industrial Complex must operate full tilt on TikTok. We got to do 1,000 different accounts, all pumping funk music with like short clips of things I'm talking about, pop-off moments, shit like that. We must let 1,000 flowers bloom, okay? Why don't I do that? Continue to control my IP like that. The reason why I don't do that is because I care more about spreading that message rather than making money off of the message in and of itself, which is why there's so many things that I don't do that I could do. I just realized, like, why won't Hasanabi Clips Industrial Complex, you're in here right now, I know, okay? Title the clips as Hasan Piker talks to Mahmoud Khalil, stuff like that if you're gonna clip. Then you can also probably ride the algo wave, most likely, instead of just like titling it without putting my name or Hasanabi in it. Yeah, ride the SEO train, baby.
Was not really aware of how much involvement you had with all those sub channels, and I didn't realize it was none with like a ton of them.
Yeah. I don't touch them at all. I'm like, go off if you want to make money, make some money off of it. Yeah, I'm not a firm IP defender at all. I think it's bullshit. But I always pull additional data from other places and try to make it transformative. Obviously, it's live, so there's going to be dead air regardless.
I watch a fair amount of Hasan, and he definitely does leave the chair and like, come back, or like he's like, oh, I was watching it on my phone or whatever, and it's like
he does that all the time.
Yeah.
Look, if you're an editor, if you want to upload my videos, you can, but just like cut the fucking dead air out. Like, what are you doing? They say that it's like you're completely working to like push the other original form of content off market, and I think that in certain instances, it can be like that, especially if your input is just like, oh, wow, that's crazy.
When are people going to learn? Democracy doesn't work.
Mr. Kirsten, could you just say hi to my friends? Hi, my friends. Hello.
Thank you.
Wait, that's crazy.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Most of the people don't watch. They just see the memes and they run with it. So they'll like come into the chat and be like, where's the chair reacts? Why haven't we gotten the chair reacts yet? I'm like, do you not understand what you're saying? Maybe you were duped into believing something. Right. You're just like, no, I want to see that.
IDF had warned people to leave the area around the main airport in Sana. Then this.
Do not the moral This operation will result in killing hostages in captivity.
Well, I've been seeing
Nick came on. We do tea time with Nick. He came on the stream and he showed me these girls. Yo! They were trying to be J-pop idols.
Yo, they are not making it out the hood, okay? I'm just going to say it. It's not happening, okay?
But a big part of what I talk about always is like how insane and unhinged people get on TikTok and on Twitter and like immediately dox people.
I don't think Barry's equipped to be hated this much. Yeah, I know.
People were canceling me and Nick, saying that we were responsible for the demise of this J-pop idol group. And I thought it was very strange. Especially because these tweets were getting like hundreds of thousands of likes.
Now that I'm looking at this, like they just like got dressed up and shit. Like it's just like so cringe and so lame that I almost feel bad making fun of them. And then I'm reminded of this moment and I'm like right back into it.
Strawberry, and then you repeat back, blueberry. And when
I'm like, at first I'm like, I can't make fun of them. But then, because it's like kind of sad. They're playing dress up and then that comes back and it's like, no, it's valid.
Like, you know, people were like, fuck these, you know, guys, like these people are just like having fun. Oh, you think everything is cultural appropriation? I never even said that.
Like, yeah, it's like cultural appropriation, but like it's so cringe that it's not like.
I know that there's a lot of people out there with very strong opinions of me, and I'm not making this video expecting anyone to change their minds. I just need to speak my truth because, you know, it's been almost a year since the sorbet situation, and I'm still being repeatedly doxxed, stalked, threatened, harassed, and bullied. I am just so sick and tired of being painted as this world-class supervillain, and if you don't believe me and don't think it's that bad, here's some examples of me being compared to Hitler, Charles Manson, and a murderer.
The society is super atomized, and you want to feel a sense of belonging. And when you engage in this kind of behavior where you're like, yeah, fuck that guy, I hate that guy, you're so right.
I think like this will never happen, but in a totally just world, any kind of, regardless of your background, any kind of fucking Zionist tendency should be treated in the same way as being a fucking rabid neo-Nazi. And you shouldn't even let someone be the fucking local dog catcher as Felix was posting, if they've ever exhibited any sort of like positive feelings about the state of Israel. I'm so serious about this.
There's a shared purpose there, and you get some semblance of like social cohesion.
Right.
And it's something I'm in the pocket when I'm doing this. Mm-hmm. The way I describe it is like I get a sense of euphoria and calmness from streaming.
Eat shit and die, you fucking poor bitch. I do not care about you.
No matter what is going on, no matter how chaotic my life is, when I press the start streaming button, everything just like, everything around me stops and I'm laser focused.
Yeah, I notice with Hassan when he's not streaming, he's often like, you know, it's like it's missing a friend.
Like, this is my entire life. That's what fucking frustrates me, guys. I was live for 42% of the year.
My friends will always qualify my first interactions with everyone else. They'll be like, no, don't worry. He's not like this. He's just, you know, he's actually a really nice guy.
One of the biggest things that are hurting Black Americans today is policy regarding crime. We have all of these woke DAs who are putting forth policy.
He said, we need more Klansmen as DAs, okay? Can we go back to a better time when were happening? This is what I like as a black man. Why are you always doing too much with black people? Leave them alone. I want to go back to lynching. Like, I get it, but relax. Man, shut the up, okay? Like, there's a line, okay, when talking about or to black conservatives. I do not cross that line. Okay, I might come near that line. One thing I've noticed is Hasan definitely doesn't like criticism. I don't like that. Do you have no capacity to analyze what just unfolded in front of your eyes and you just respond to shapes and colors?
It will at first come across like he's rude.
I hope that the rest of your life is as horrible as it is every single day. Okay, there you go. Suck my dick. I despise you. I despise you more than anything else on the planet. You are fucking cancer, okay? You are cancer in this community, and you're cancer in every community. What do you call Crimea? I call it a part of Russian territory, bitch. That's what I call Crimea. I call it Crimea River, a Russian river.
They were...
At least Patrick Henry College is, like, doing one good thing, which is that, like, if you have these fucking millionaire, billionaire, WASP fail sons... at least taking them out of other colleges so they can only do date rape to other billionaire, millionaire failed daughters is like, in some respects, you know, from a utilitarian perspective, of course, a little bit better. If you cared about Medicare fraud or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott.
How many friends can we share before I just kind of assume that it would be fine, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I just want to ask Moist Critical, Ethan Klein, every single person, like, what do you do? What do you do? How do you get some accountability for people who are not ever held accountable?